Hey everyone, it's Zai, and today I'm going to be reviewing this meta packer from Banana Prosthetics. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm going to. I really like this, and this is my favorite packer ever. So I'm going to look at a few aspects about it, including packing, comfort, realism, STP. Yes, this could be used for STP, particularly for those who've had urethral lengthening, but we'll get there. So the first thing I want to talk about is the actual packing experience from this. And I'm going to start with my favorite part, and that's the waistband. I've never used a packer that had a waistband built in, but it is life-changing if you pack. It is really it, period. And specifically this waistband is really nice because it's thick, and it doesn't dig in, and I just get a lot of terrible feeling when underwear or whatever just digging in. I really don't like that. But I really like the waistband, like I said, because it's comfortable, but even just as important, or maybe even more important, is I don't have to worry about it falling off. I can wear any underwear with it. This is amazing. I don't have to worry about the underwear at all. I can go to the gym and not have to worry about it being in a weird place, or it falling off, or going down my leg, or looking too big, or whatever. It's just right in the perfect place. Another feature about this one that I need to mention is when you're wearing it, it has like a realistic movement to it, you know, like you could like swing it around. Like you could swing it around and whatnot, and it just keeps in the right place. It doesn't appear like you just have like something in the crotch of your underwear hanging like a balloon or something. It actually seems like it's attached to your body and reacting to your movements. And I really like that about it, so I had to mention that. But yeah, so I mean, this is kind of an example of like the movement, you know? This is probably the funniest way to ever display it. Also with packing, it's a really good size. It doesn't have the balls, that's why it's the meta packer. A lot of people get balls on everybody, but they made it so you can kind of put your T-dick in here, and your balls will be somewhere over here, adding to the package. I've been having a lot of problems with normal packers since I got meta, so I haven't even been really using them. I've been going back to using a sock. It's been that bad. And it'll like push it on it, and it just hurts. And it just looks too big because it's balls on balls, but this doesn't push on it bad. It has like this hole in the middle, so it has like relief, so it's not pushing all up in my junk, and it doesn't have the balls, so the balls aren't pushing on mine. So this is actually the most comfortable packer I've wore post-op meta, period. And the size is really good. It's not ridiculously big. I have a lot of problems with packers, even getting a smaller one. They just look like there's a lot going on. So as for the packing category, I give this one 10 out of 10. Honestly, the best. Even pre-op, I would have wore this. I just didn't know about it, or maybe it didn't exist at the time. The second thing I want to talk about is the realism of it. It is uncut. I got the uncut one. I always go for uncut whenever it's an option. I really like when uncut is an option. So look at these close-up shots of it. It does have details like some veins, and it looks moderately realistic. The material is part of the realism of it. The material is nice and soft. It's not extremely soft. However, it is definitely soft and not super uncomfortable. I like that it's hollow, so it has give to it. So when it squishes into you or you squish into it, it doesn't bother you as much or hurt as much, from my experience. It is not painted. It definitely would look more realistic painted, but as it is a pretty solid looking packer. Third thing I want to talk about is STP. Yes, this is also made for STP for people who've had urethral lengthening. I did not, so I can't give you a proper review on that. However, I can tell you that that is a feature of it. It is hollow, so you could put your junk there that has urethral lengthening and pee out of this extension, essentially, and there's a hole. But that's a really cool option that it comes with. So an overview of my favorite things about this packer. This is my new favorite packer, period. It is a really good packer. My favorite things about it include the comfort. The band is comfortable. It stays in place. You don't have to have anxiety worrying about it getting out of place or falling off or going down your leg. That is very relieving, if you ask me. It doesn't squish up against your junk real bad. One of my other favorite things is that it comes in this uncut variety. A bit harder to find them uncut, but not impossible, but I do really like that. Those are my favorite attributes about this packer, and I highly recommend it, especially for anyone who's had meta. I was really struggling to find anything that worked. I ended up getting a super soft packer, like a normal one that has balls, And though it was better than, your average hardness of packer, it still would push on and be uncomfortable and just look a little excessively big, even though it wasn't particularly big, like I said, 'cause it's stacking balls on balls. So it was okay, but I didn't want to wear it because it was so uncomfortable. This, I will wear it around the house, and I usually don't wear a packer around the house because they're so uncomfortable and they're like hanging in a hammock in your underwear. It's just really uncomfortable. But this one is feeling like it's attached to my body more so. So that's what I have to say about this Meta Packer from Banana Prosthetics. I highly rate it. I do have a discount code. I don't normally accept them, but I'm accepting them so I can get commission to donate to people's surgeries. So anyone that uses my code, the commission from that, I will be donating toward people's like top surgery or any type of trans-related surgeries. I have a link in the bio, but also here's the code. I highly recommend checking this out. I'm also going to be reviewing one of their hard packers. It's an uncut one, and they're packing underwear as well. So keep a lookout for those coming up. All right, thank you guys for watching, and definitely follow me on Instagram. That's my main hub there. I post like daily, so really good job to Banana for making this. Thank you for making this, seriously. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Keep up with me on social media. Peace.